the BRS websites. So with these few words, I would like to hand over to Vincent, who will drive you into the details. Vincent,
hello.
over to you, and maybe I think we could record this session if
I started. Yes,
everybody agrees. So like this, if Anton or Oda would like to see it after, would be good. I see. Okay. If you have any questions or if you seek any clarifications during the discussion, feel free to intervene, to raise your hand, and we'll be more than happy to respond. Vincent, unless you have questions now. If not, we can pass the floor to Vincent.
Okay, thank you very much, Julien, and let's get into the matter directly. So I share the screen. And I'll show you first the global picture. It's quite easy. So you have South Africa, Spain, Indonesia, Caribbean, Uruguay, Senegal, Algeria, and Iran also. So it's
Vincent, can you zoom in a bit?
Yes, I can zoom.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is the goal, and I have all the links. And so, first of all, I was we have developed a toolkit before, and it's still available. You can get it. There is a user manual, everything. And I'm keen to help the regional centers which has not WordPress. But when I saw that there was WordPress at 8 or 9 centers, I decided to develop a plugin, and a plugin that would simply allow you to expose your posts so that they can automatically be incorporated into the clearinghouse mechanism. Basically, it's very simple. You have a post, and you should click somewhere. I want to share this with the CHM, and it will do the job. And you don't have to care about anything else. So that's what was the idea. So this is how this was the idea. So we made this plugin. We tested it. It's now almost it's consolidated. It has been thoroughly tested, and it is even in the acceptation process by the library of WordPress. So, and we have a repository which is it's on the official repository of software of BRS. So how it works? It's very simple. So let's suppose that we have a website. So I created an empty website, a test website, and here, well, it's somewhere. It's here, no, this one, and I call it BRSCHM. Basically, it's an empty WordPress. So your site, of course, is more complex, but it's the same architecture behind. So basically, you have posts and you have plugins. So what we did a plugin, and this plugin is called BRSCHM, and you can easily download it and install it. It's a few clicks scenario, and this can be easily done. Of course, it's always good to make a backup of your website before. And for that, you have a special tools like Updraft Plus, which allows you to make backups, just to be in peace, but it's 100% safe. So once you have this BRSCHM plugin activated on your website, it's a 5-minute operation to get it up, even less. Then when you go to your posts, the posts which are already that your already existing posts, let's say, for example, I took some example that I modify a little bit from different websites. I think I took this from Caribbeans, so, but I might have modified it. So here is, Aldrin monitoring in freshwater fish. And here you have a text, you have an image, and you have one document, for example. Okay, basically it's very standard that you have a post and where you introduce a document about something. And basically this most thing that we want to share. How does it looks like? Is that we have here our post, and on the left, on the right side, we have something called BRS clearinghouse. And it asks you, is it a document? Is it an event? Is it a news? Or is it a contact? Okay, I said it's a document and I want to share it on the CHM. That's it. Click, click. And then, of course, you might say, but I want to associate it with some topics. So I click on topics and I have all the keywords, the standard keywords, which are relevant from the thesaurus, which is used in BRS. So you have all these terms. So here it's about bioaccumulation, eventually biodegradation, and so forth. So I click this. And the same for chemicals. So I click this and it's going into the tags. So basically it has bioaccumulation, biodegradation, CHM, and document, and it's Aldrin. Aldrin because I choose chemicals and I say, it's about Aldrin. So far, it's very simple. I mean, you don't need to be a IT guy to use this. It's very simple. And once you save your post, that's it. No, what is behind the scene is that you are actually exposing this as in OData. So if you type, of course, you will not do that, but people, basically you are exposing this data in this format, and this can be used by the clearinghouse mechanism. It will actually query this, and because of this, now we can go now on our BRS. It's another view, but it's the same. So we can go now on our stuff, and we look for Aldrin something. Huh? So up, and we have here our post, which is Aldrin monitoring in freshwater fish, which is automatically updated directly. I mean, there is some kind of process which is updating every hours, basically. And so basically, you are one regional center, you have this plugin installed, you say, okay, I want to share this, it will be interesting for the guys in the CHM, and that's it. You don't need to care about anything else. So very, very, very nice, very simple. Okay, then let's take, for example, another example. It will be
Let me maybe add that at the same time, of course, it will be published on your website. So it's very few steps. If you want to post something on your website, it's just few little steps more to have it published on the clearinghouse.
And then here is another example I took from Spain. And here they have one document in Spanish, in French, one in English, one document in French, I guess. Yes. Okay. Now if we look here, what was it called? Sorry. It's called Mediterranean Regional Policy Measures. Okay. There are many documents. I prefer to look for them by searching. So here, up. Regional policy, we see we have a link to a document in English and a link to a document in French. Up. So it's clean. It's very much like the M files that we use in BRS. Now suppose that I have a video. I mean, it's the case, for example, so I know I have import some video, and that was from Caribbean. So I need to find out where it is. So I will unclick the other regional centers. See, I unclick So I get less and less. Up, up, up. And I only have this one that I have here on this development. Sorry. I unclick very quicker than the computer. Okay, let's do it this way then. I get back to this virtual regional training. Minamata, is it? Is it Minamata? Yes, here I have something from coming from Caribbean. So let me go back here. Minamata. What other things with Minamata something? Minamata initial assessment. Okay. I have here a video, so I can also see it from the. So I can see the video the same way as I can see a document. Then what I would like to show you also is that we can also edit something else than a document. It's for example, we have an event, something is going to happen soon, a conference or something like that. So I guess this is an event. So I have here an event, and of course, if I say that it's in an event, then I can still have my post as it is usually, but I've made this trick that it's also adding what is necessary as additional information for an event. For example, is it confirmed? Is it proposed? Is it a webinar? Is it in a specific country physically? Is it in a specific city? What is the Zoom address or the address? What is the contact? When it starts, when it ends, and so forth. So we have this element. So when we say that a post is an event, we get these fields which are automatically present and which will be used to put these things in a calendar of events. We can also have contacts. So I have a chemical expert of PFAS in Tunisia. It's a post. So I can put whatever I need, pictures and so on. But I can also say it's Mr. Hosni Tayeb from Tunis, and this company, this department, this profession, just because I click on contact. And if I don't want to share, I click off here, and it will not be shared. So I can also have information that I don't share, information that I share. I can control it, and I can control the nature of this information. And of course, this information is visible for the event. It was this one, so it's visible. For the contact, if we look for Tunisia, I guess I don't know if I've imported it yet, but so we will find the person here in the contacts, and we also have something for the news. So now what I propose to you is to give the hand to Pierre Bandora in Dakar, because he is a real regional center, and he will show you basically how he's using it in his website. So I give him the hand. Let me give him the hand. I just need to give him the hand. Claire,
Yeah,
are you also an admin?
You have the floor, Pierre. You are a presenter.
Yes, but he needs to have to be a presenter to be able to share a screen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Schumann. Thank you, Mr. Julian, and all BCC team. I'm so glad to see that our project clearinghouse mechanism is restart. So I thank also our expert Mr. Vincent, for his assistance to all regional center, especially our regional center, Dakar or Senegal. As Mr. Vincent said, I'm going to show you that how I can create, share, document, events, or news from my system and share it clearinghouse mechanism secretary. On my my right, we see that I have an article which I created. Label is document. I can update it. Just to update, and you see how it's going. It will be appear in your secretariat or various clearinghouse mechanism system. So save. For this, it is a document. I'm going to show another article, but for this it will be document event. As events, you have some details about events. As event details, event status, event category, country, city, address, contact, event URL, start date, and end date. On our right, we have just label changed. It's now events. We can create also news and contact. If we finish to create all, we can now share or session system. If I have again a minute, I can create a new article. So I'm going here. I click on clearinghouse mechanism logo. Now I choose, for example, contact, and I save. can. Just here I'll forget to put some details about contact. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
and so on. So I save again.
And I think so basically you have edited and entered posts, and now I will show you what's happening on the other side, on the side of the secretariat automatically. Mm-hmm. Pierre,
Okay, I think
can
it's
I?
okay. And that show
Thank you very much. Now
Okay.
I will now I will show what's happening on the back. So you have done that. So this means that now your information is exposed, and that we will basically in the secretariat we have some kind of tool which is called the CHM hub, and here we have all the regional centers. So I'll say Senegal is ticked for processing, so I will now just this is done automatically. I will just here I do it manually, but we are going to import it and to verify it and to update the information which is new or will be added, and that's it. So this is done automatically, and then of course this is going to land up into the this is going to land up into the BRS. And we can now look for the event that was entered by Pierre. Is not this one. Voilà. This is the event that Pierre was just entering, which is now in the on the system. The same that he was entering a document which was an atelier or something. Atelier. Atelier. It was an atelier. Yeah. Atelier about the inventory. So it's here. So the picture is there. The file is here. The description is here, exactly as he entered it into. He was showing it. So the information is on his website and it's here, all transparently. So basically, that's the tool. And now, what is the most interesting and what we should discuss basically now, it's open discussion, is about how now you can implement it. So there are different, for example, Trinidad Tobago, you might have some question. You already have publications which are very much post-like, which, in my point of view, from what I've seen from your publication, is pretty much straightforward. If I look for Spain, it was also pretty much, they couldn't come because they just come back from Doha from a meeting, so they couldn't attend the meeting. But they basically, they are looking at the question. Their data are pretty much in the form of posts. And now let's look for, by the way, Shalina, what is your, from which center are you? Shalina Ruoplal. Are you from Indonesia?
Good morning. I'm from the BCRC Caribbean. I am the research analyst there, and it's good to meet you all.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. And for example, in all your websites are WordPress, so basically, I'm very keen to assist you to install it. We can make a meeting, organize a meeting for that, and the same with Vincentius for South Africa. We can do it. I propose we organize a meeting one-to-one to look at the technical details about downloading and installing the plugin. By the way, I've made a video on YouTube, and so it was sent you on the email, the first email that I sent you. So it's a full introduction and manual how to install it. And so Vincentius, we can agree on a meeting also. And I don't know your name, Mr. from Algeria. We can also do the same because it's pretty much the same. So I'm at your. I'm keen to that you contact me, and Bianca, of course. Bianca, sorry, I didn't. I'm very keen to take appointment with you, to contact you back, and that so that we can organize an appointment for basically helping you for your first steps with it. And then also I'm keeping quite often looking at the websites from the regional centers. They are quite different from each other, and they use different strategies to publish documents or to publish things. And of course, there will be some needed from adaptation. I can fine-tune the plugin if needed, and you can fine-tune your publishing strategy. And I think it will go through. So please, if you have any questions or any commitment that you are interested in, that we could for taking an appointment, I'm very keen to listen about it. Bianca?
Oh, good day, colleagues. Apologies for joining late. I have missed part of the conversations, and I have just joined. I didn't realize I was double booked, but we very much welcome the idea of having that automatic integration. Actually, we here at Africa Institute are currently involved in a process of revamping our website. So we might be very interested to further take on this conversation to see how best we can undertake such an exercise. Thank you very much.
So I will send you an email back after the meeting or in the following days to arrange an appointment with you and Vincentius and whoever to look at that question in more detail, if you agree.
That is very much welcome. Thank you very much.
Marissa, Janine, do you have something, some remarks? Would you be interested to install the plugin?
Yes, hi, Vincent. I think we'd be very interested to use the plugin. I know we had started working with you some years before. It was really interesting, exciting to see that, you know, it's up and running. I believe so we have someone who assists us with the with our backend for the website. So perhaps based on his availability and yours, we could coordinate to have the meeting.
Wow, fantastic. I'm very glad to be back in contact with you in that matter.
I also echo Marissa's sentiments. I'm happy to be working with you all again on this. Thank you.
Mr. from Algeria, would you also be would you also like to join this exercise?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I call you Mr. from Algeria because I don't see your name, so I'm sorry.
Okay, I will change that. I will put the name.
Yeah. Would you mind to write me your name and your email so that I can contact you afterwards?
Of course, no problem.
Thank
for
you
that.
very much. Yes, to me or Suman Sharma, and yeah, so that's basically it. Maybe Claire, would you like to say something about because we have actually this we have a repository, an official repository for but maybe Claire, you can talk about that and how we have an official repository and that it's a process which is a long run process which is fully integrated into the secretariat.
Are you talking about the Git repository?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because we are using. First of all, good morning and good afternoon, everybody. I think I didn't introduce myself. I'm working with the BRS Secretariat with Julia and Vincent. So yes, we have in BRS Secretariat we have a GitHub repository for all our development code source. And the plugin that Vincent developed is available on our GitHub repository. It's available freely and publicly. So you will have instruction on how to download the plugin and to install it on your website.
Yeah, thank you very much, Claire and Vincent. I don't know if we have more questions from colleagues in the regional centers. Also maybe questions maybe to Pierre, who has done the work. Yes, Marissa?
Hi. So one of the things that we have on our website a lot would be consultancy opportunities. Would you suggest that we tag this as news or documents?
Yes, I think it would be more suitable as news.
News, okay.
Because then it can be featured easily. One of the, maybe to bounce back to your remark, one of the good things about this plugin, but also with the toolkit that was tested initially with Pierre in 2017, and that is still available, is that it helps. It can help you with structuring your information and knowledge that you have on your website by accessing this basically this list of keywords and topics or chemicals that you have seen in the demonstration on the regional centers portal, when you can search by chemical, you can search by topic. So it helps. It helps the portal itself, but it can also help on for your own records to have a classification mechanism. It can also help, for instance, I'm thinking about news and contacts to have, you know, the bare minimum information that is required in a kind of a standard approach that is common to all regional centers. And of course, you're completely free to have to use or part of it, all of it, or to have more if you think that this is not enough. So it's a very flexible system that helps everyone to better structure and catalog, index the information that we are dealing with. I don't know if you have any questions on this.
Any additional from you? Thank you.
So if there is no more questions, I think we have 10 minutes. So if more still, so if you want to make use of that time. If not, I think the next steps for us, for those of you who have expressed interest, yes.
Excuse me, just I have a question, a quick question. So for each regional center, there will be a session, a special session, isn't it? In the WordPress to share the articles, or how it's gonna be?
In fact, for the system that you use, the website that you use is yours, and up to you to manage it the way you want and the way you need. But you know, it's Secretariat has nothing to do with this. It's purely internal at the regional center level. But what we have is two things, because the objective here is to have an automatic mechanisms to integrate the information that you have on your website into the clearinghouse mechanism and the BRS websites. And for this, we have two little tools, I would say. The one is the plugin for WordPress that we just talked about. So this will work if you have a website that is built with WordPress. If you don't have,
yes, we have
it's
one,
WordPress.
the administrator of this website. So
okay, perfect. So WordPress is
the
plugin is for you.
In the system.
Okay, so then the plugin is probably the easiest.
Great, thank you.
So thank you very much. I think I will contact you after the meeting individually so that we can arrange a quick appointment to finalize the technical details, basically. I have a video for explaining how to install it, a video of presentation of the plugin, and we have the full documentation and everything, which is, so basically it should be plug and play. And of course, once it's installed, you should contact us so that we know that it is installed and that we can synchronize with the clearinghouse mechanism. That's it. It should be easy, and this is why I've made it as simple as possible. And maybe we'll need to make some adaptation to meet specific needs if needed, if it's realistic, yes. But we'll see. So thank you very much, and it was great to have people from Trinidad and Tobago, Africa, South Africa, Algeria, Geneva, and even Jakarta. I mean, it's amazing. The only one which didn't came is Iran, but they also have, but they might come another time, and Barcelona, which couldn't join. So thank you very much, and you will be contacted. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Julien.
Thank you very much, Vincent. And let me conclude as well, since we still have a bit of time, by saying that this is probably the first step. If we manage to have a critical mass of regional centers connected, of course, this will nurture the regional center portal, as you can see on the BRS website. But what is very interesting and also something to note is that you remain the actor and the owner of the information. So if you want to unpublish something that has been published and shared, you just need to untick the box and it won't be published on our site anymore. But it's really the first step, in a sense that if we reach that critical mass of regional centers and information, then we can think of other information packages that may be useful for our parties. Maybe rather than just displaying the different news and different documents together in the portal, maybe we can think at other ways, or specific document libraries or specific links to different other activities from the regions. So this is only this is just the beginning, I think, if we manage. So thank you very much to everyone, and please expect some correspondence from Vincent very soon to discuss the details if you need help to install the plugin. Have a very good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. See you soon.
See you very soon.
See you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup, Pierre.
Oui, ça fait longtemps. Merci beaucoup, merci pour tout.
Je crois que c'est quand même assez extra.